Residents of Johannesburg will know later this morning who their mayor is. The City of Johannesburg Metro Council will hold its inaugural meeting to elect the mayor, council speaker and chief whip. The meeting will also see the swearing in of all 270 councillors. Johannesburg became a hung council after no party obtained an outright victory. The ANC got 44% and the DA 38%. The EFF has pledged to vote for the DA despite their unhappiness with mayoral candidate Herman Mashaba. Now, let's find out more about the Joburg Metro Council holding this inaugural meeting. Aldrin St. Pierre is going to be following and covering the story for us. Aldrin, talk to us about what is expected to happen today. I mean, it's anyone's guess at the moment. I mean, obviously, many putting their money on Herman Mashaba becoming mayor, but you never know what could happen.
Well, I have to say, quite an interesting time to be alive, considering what's happening here in the city of Johannesburg. We're actually coming to you live from the City Council, the City Hall, right here next to the legislature. That's where the council sitting, the first sitting, will be taking place. And as I was saying, quite an interesting time to be alive, considering the numbers that have come out. The ANC sitting at about 44.9%, if I'm not mistaken, the DA at about 38%, and the EFF, which has been coined the kingmakers, sitting at just over 11%. And we know that the EFF, as well as the DA and other various small political parties, have gone on to, into an agreement where they will be supporting the DA to have its mayor be elected. And in this case, we have Herman Mashaba, who is the mayoral candidate for the DA. But what's quite interesting, though, is that yesterday, if you listen back to the press conference that the ANC in Johannesburg had, that they said they are quite confident that Park Star will be re-elected as the mayor. They've been having discussions with various small political parties. We know that they've had an agreement with the AIC as well as the PAC as well. Those are some of the organizations that they've gone into an agreement with. But whether that will be enough to get Park Star elected re-elected as the mayor of the city of Johannesburg is something that we'll have to wait and see. Even considering what happened, for instance, last week Friday in Rustenburg, where all indications were that the Forum for Service Delivery would be the organization that would emerge victorious, and its mayoral candidate will be elected. Things changed there, and the ANC was re-elected. So something similar could happen right here in the city of Johannesburg.
How does it work, Aldrin? I mean, just talk to us for those of us that are obviously, we're not sitting in the position that you are. You're there, you're inside, and you get to see the workings of it all. How does the process actually unfold through the morning?
Okay, so what happens is that, remember that when it comes to a metro, is that we'll have 2 ballot papers, unlike when you're in a district council where you have 3 ballot papers. So with the metro, there are 2 ballot papers. So you vote for a ward councillor, then you vote for the ANC or whichever political party, which will be a PR ballot that you be voting on. And then when it comes to the setup of the council goes 50-50. For instance, in the city of Johannesburg, there are about 270 seats. So it'd be 135 PR seats and 135 ward councillor seats. So then the political parties would then be deciding on their own list conferences, or the outcomes of their own list conferences will be at the top of those lists, and those will be the people that will be selected to be part of the PR councillors for that particular political party. So today, when they arrive, when they sit, the city manager of Johannesburg will be in charge of the proceedings up until a speaker is elected. That speaker will then take over the proceedings, and then we'll have the mayor as well as the chief whip being elected here at the City Council. So those are the proceedings that will be unfolding. They go through a secret ballot as well, and as I've said, that what happened in Rustenburg could be something that plays out here. Park Star yesterday saying that negotiations continue even up until when you walk through the door of the council city. So that's something that we'll have to wait and see, whether indeed Park Star will emerge victorious, or Herman Mashaba will come back as the mayor Herman Mashaba will be elected as the mayor of the city of Johannesburg.
All right, Aldrin, let's leave it there. It's going to be interesting. I think we're going to be talking to you again just after 8:30 just to get a little bit more on what we can expect in Johannesburg today. A surprise or the expected? No one ever knows. Like Aldrin said, it's a very interesting time to be alive. It certainly is. All right, more.